Hi, this is Rachel and I'm here with another scrapbooking process video. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking a series of 4 photos. I'm going through some of the things I pulled. I pulled the basic gray highline line, but it just wasn't going to work out with what my photos look like and the colors I had with what I had left over. I had pulled a bunch of Bella Boulevard because you'll see in a minute the photos I'm using have a very bright color in them, and I like using that. I also pulled that big chevron paper from Chic Tags, and I end up using that as well. The Chic Tags one, actually, the side I end up using, besides the big chevron side, is actually a very mini polka dot. You really can't tell on camera, but it is a very cute mini polka dot. So I've got this paper from Simple Stories, and it is called Snap Chevron Gray / Mini Dot, and I am going to use that as a border, and I gutted just a little bit to use as part of a layer, and I have this white cardstock that I cut down 1/4 inch on each side. I mean, I did a 1/2 inch on 2 sides, so it ends up being 1/4 inch. And the pictures are of one of our ferrets. His name is Simba. He's very goofy. I took this Simple Stories DIY stamp roller in large polka dots, and I'm doing it so it runs on either side of my strip of photos. Now, I actually ended up going too high. I did not mean to go to the top, but I didn't want to waste the paper, so I went with it. So now I'm just putting the cardstock I plan on using on top of the Simple Stories paper. And here I have the Chic Tags paper, and that is from the Cloud 9 paper line, and the paper is actually called Lovely. It's got that hot pink mini polka dot on one side and then a larger sketch chevron on the other. So I've got that gutted piece of the I took a piece of, I had a piece of gray cardstock I had just left over lying around, and I matted that one photo of Simba. That happens to be the best photo. He happened to turn right to the camera. I actually did not take these photos. My housemate did. So she happened to catch one perfect where he's looking right at her like, what? What's wrong with you? So here's the other side of the Chic Tags, and I'm cutting that, and I'm using my Simon Says stamp, sorry, in Fog, to line most of my papers. Of course, I forget some of them. I'm trying to line this up and see where they're going to hit. Do I want them centered? Do I want them a little off to the side? Do I want them canted? And I did them centered, but then off to the side. So here I'm getting them all laid out. And I decide I want to have that matted photo be even more impacted, so I'm going to add another mat of that pink polka dot. Right now I'm trying to decide if I want the pink to be on the top and the bottom or just on the bottom, and I decide to have it just be on the bottom. And I also decide to this is where I decide to do that. And here's where I make a very big mistake. I slice through the branding strip, forgetting that I'd wanted to use the branding strip. On the other side, they have cute little banners with phrases on them. So I was still able to use them. I wasn't able to use the exact ones I wanted. So I inked this up with the Simon Says stamp Fog again. And then I'm having an issue because I really want it to look like a continuous piece, and I was trying to make sure the chevrons were going in the same direction, and my head was just not understanding the concept of which way it was supposed to go. So I'm trying to decide which way I want that paper to go, and I pretty quickly decide I want the pink one to go down there. And I grabbed this paper also from Bella Boulevard. It's from the Family Forever line, and the name of this sheet is Family Game Night. And I liked it because it had all the colors that I wanted to use. It had the hot pink, but it also had a lighter pink because the rug in the picture, it's a bathroom rug we had just purchased, and it really, there aren't a lot of scrapbooking supplies in that super bright pink color. There's a hot pink, but it tends to be more like what the paper is. So that paper, the family game night paper, actually had a brighter pink in it, both a brighter pink and a lighter pink, so it kind of combined them both. So I work for quite a few minutes trying to line this all up so it'll look like one continuous piece of paper. I finally get it where I want it to go. And I try to see how far up I want them to be. And then we go ahead. And I'm going to create my grouping away from before I glue it to the base paper, just in case I change my mind or in case I wanted to add, because I'd considered adding not just the gray ink on the with the roller, I'd considered adding doll pink as well, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to do that. So I get that pink stripe on the bottom, and I finally glue down my, well, I guess I could call it my main photo, or the photo I'm highlighting. And I ran out of ATG glue, so I had to change that. So I came back and I cut this circle using my Creative Memories circle cutter, and I wanted to bring that down, and I ended up using the rest of the circle in other places on the page. So I glue this down, and then I start going to look for, on some of these sticker sheets, this is a Bella Boulevard, and what I'm looking for is some larger pieces to ground it, and I don't have anything from there. So I grabbed this Becky Higgins journal-themed mini pack to look for some grounding features there, and I find this yellowish-orange Project Life card, and I'm going to put this away, but then I'm going to take it back out to look for a journaling card to actually journal on. So I look for some other pieces to add, and I have two different Bella Boulevard sticker sheets. The one right here is the one from Lucky Stars that I'm putting the photo corners on, and the other one with the pink font is from Molly. So I pull out that, and then, oh, that's right, now I go back and I realize the mistake I've made with the branding strip from the chic tags, but I managed to cut out 3. The one I've put down says happiness found. I think that's the one. No, sorry, that says good laughs. I put that over to the left, and then I find another one in pink that says happiness found, and that one goes down at the bottom, not where it is right now, but in that same cluster. And then I find a third one that says hello lovely, and that's going to go above the main photo. And I'm making sure I like the way it's looking. And now I've gone back to look for some more pieces from those sticker sheets. And I'm going to go ahead and add those because I do like it. Now, I know these have rounded corners and the rest of my stuff is square. That's not something that bothers me. Either way, I'm fine with it. So, you know, I have no issue mixing it up with like that. So Simba's our goofy ferret. We have 2 ferrets. The other one, shockingly enough, is named Nala. I really think if Simba were human, he'd be the guy sitting on the beach in California just wanting to surf 24/7. We also call him our goofy vampire because he has the fangs that most ferrets have, but his are very pronounced. I'm grabbing this enamel word from Heidi Swap. I don't know what line it is. It's just the one that she has at Michael's. It says cuteness, and it's in that perfect hot pink that I needed. I wanted to see if anything else would work, but it didn't really. So I finally go ahead and cut off the rest of that circle. And I pretty soon realized I want to use it again, so I put it in that, right where it was actually, is where it ends up. I thought that looked really nice, and I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to use a third part later on in the upper right-hand corner. Right now I'm looking at some Dear Lizzie rub-ons, but they're just not the right colors. I actually was considering using one, then I realized it was really much more of a red than a pink. So I know what my title was going to be even before I started. So I wanted to use these pink letters for the word love. And then I grabbed the I from the white one to put down. So the whole title is going to be I Love This Rug. So, but first what I'm going to do is I got these banners, wood veneer banners from Pink Fresh Studio, and I found one that said "Aw," so I add that. I have it down at the bottom, but I decided pretty quickly to put it up at the top. I lost a little bit of the video due to my camera stopping, and I did not realize. I went back and added that journaling card I told you about earlier, and then a Mombi sticker that said Bliss down at the bottom. And right now I find this Amy Tan sticker that has a heart. It's in the shape of a speech bubble. I hate speech bubbles. I know it's ridiculous. I really, really dislike them. And I try not to use them unless I absolutely have to. So I also pull out the sticker on the left-hand side that says Laugh More, and the arrow sticker on the top. And then I grab my pokey tool and I grab some My Mind's Eye cut and paste brads. I don't know specifically which line it comes from. I got them on Peachy Cheap, a set of 4, so I have no idea. So I go ahead and put all 3 of those in. I grab 2 teal ones and 1 pink. And as you can see, I added that I to the I love. And now I'm not quite sure. Oh, yes, I went and got the rest. I have these LE Studio stickers in dark gray to finish off the title work. And now I'm adding that third part of that circle I cut to the top right-hand side. And I have this flare from Freckle Fawn, and it says, "Oh, happy day." And now I'm going to cut the bottom part of this off, and I actually realize it's pink, so I go ahead and add it to the top, just as another pop of color. As you can see, if you see in the bottom right-hand of my screen, there are some little hearts that I used a Martha Stewart punch on just to punch out these little mini hearts, and I'm going to add that. So I'm writing my journaling, and it's just really quick. It's from the minute Nina put down the new bathroom rug, Simba was in heaven. He rolled around on it and loved on it, that rug, like nobody's business. It was very cute, Nina said, so, and she had sent me the pictures, so I went ahead and did it. I'm taking this off to get some mist. I used all 3 of some Tattered Angels, and it was Blue Skies, Graphite, and I don't remember what the pink is called. I forgot to write it down. And then, so I'm just gluing down 2 each of the hearts. And that'll pretty much bring me to the end of... Oh, no, I forgot. I'm going to add some enamel dots. I grabbed some enamel dots in gray, teal, and pink. Yeah, some are My Mind's Eye, and some are Studio Calico. I have trouble with this little one up in the corner here. It would not get off my finger, so it took me a little while to get that one down. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, let me know what's going on. Let me know if there's a problem with anything. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye!